it's your host Daxel Rose, the Shogun with the slogan, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. And funny enough, today I'm not talking about the PlayStation 5. I know, yes, it's a little bit crazy. But for all my Monster Hunter fans, my real Monster Hunter fans, I have some amazing news. Now, the Monster Hunter franchise has existed for 16 years without any cinematic movie tie-in. And when one was announced by the makers of the Resident Evil franchise, yeah, I'm pretty sure that no one who is a real Monster Hunter fan was any part excited. Especially when the theme of the movie is not a wyvern ecology documentary, which is what Monster Hunter fans probably would have wanted. But no, instead we get some weird Michael Bay meets Call of Duty fusion, which looks like it was directed by sponsors of Monster Energy drink. Anyway, my personal thoughts on the movie is not why we are here in particular today. Why we are here is because the movie has been banned in China. This movie's dead already. The film has come under fire for dialogue that references the old nursery rhyme which refers to dirty knees as Chinese. Once the line was caught by Chinese censors in certification, the movie was then sent back to be recalled and then banned. And the story keeps getting better. In a misguided but justified act of defiance, Chinese gamers took to Steam and other platforms to review bomb the heck out of Monster Hunter World. The one game in the Monster Hunter franchise that was bringing in all the paper for Capcom. And the story really gets better here. It's to the point where Capcom aren't sure they would even release the movie in the West. And the story really gets better when you find out that Capcom have gone through the steps of, just distancing themselves from the movie altogether. But where it really gets good is when you consider the fact that they just put a Mila Jovovich skin in Monster Hunter World. So, there's literally, at this point, there's literally no need for me to make any sarcastic comments. The level of implosion happening in this movie's part, the level of self-inflicted doom which lies in wake of this movie, it is glorious. And honestly, nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for a big budget Hollywood Monster Hunter movie. And the fact that Capcom now are at risk of losing the goodwill built up by the franchise's most popular title due to their greed is actually quite poetic. They could have learned before. If they really cared about the integrity of the franchise, they would have learned from Resident Evil. Or they would have learned from Street Fighter. Do you know? So Capcom have a habit of, just lending out for, a YouTube-friendly use of the word, their franchises to Hollywood executives that don't care about these games or the law or anything. And now that the financial aspect of their biggest game is at stake, maybe they will learn that not all money is good money. Or if they're going to do something like this, to give it to someone that really cares. A studio like Lionsgate, who has been doing wonders with bringing back the Godzilla franchise and making it not just palatable, not just making it palatable for today's mainstream audiences, but also satisfying the Godzilla fans from back in the day. Come on. Making good video game movies has been possible for almost 30 years now. Mortal Kombat is definitely a testament to that. And you can't go wrong with passion for a project. And it seems that the only passion was the passion in the pockets of the gamers who love the franchise. And now the only passion that will be left is
The fruit. Well, I can't think of anything to finish that off, people, but you know what my sentiments is. So, yes, let me know what you think about this. Well, I just want to say that I was right. I knew that this movie would be trash. I knew that nothing good would come of it. In your face, Corey. Yes, I'm breaking the fourth wall. And yes, sayonara, GG's.
Real, you keep it real. Huh? You keep it real, you keep it real. You keep it so real, you give it so good. Like